gaming, bruh!
What is going on, guys? This is your boy Blakey the Kid back with another one, man. This is a little different one from my reaction videos. I actually came across this YouTube video. Actually, shout out to my brother. He actually called me up one day, man, actually referred me to this video. And yeah, man, it's in Japanese. Let's start with that. I can't read or understand Japanese, so I'm not quite sure what it's saying, but I know it has something to do with 15. I'm thinking this is like I think he's trying to make this seem like this is like a character leak or something like that, like a character leak trailer, or not really a trailer or whatever, but like a character list or whatever of what King of Fighters 15 is going to look like. And I mean, I don't know, man. I just kind of want to make this be like a character wish list type of feel, if you will, because there's some characters on here, man, I'm really wishing to see. Obviously, based upon Team Hero, we know that this is not going to be accurate. So, which also means that this is not going to be accurate as well. Now, not quite sure. I mean, he has some other characters on here that are present that you can't really see, but as we go, I'm gonna just fast forward through the video on a couple of spots and stuff like that, so hopefully you guys can see everything. But I just kind of like want to use this as a frame of reference, man, for my character wish list, and I'm kind of hoping that this is somewhat accurate. I'm not trying to be, you know, racist or something like that, just for saying, like, you know, it came from a Japanese YouTube channel, this has to be accurate. No, I'm not saying that at all, man, but I'm just trying to say, like, I mean, some of the characters on here, man, looks actually pretty legit. I can really see them actually being in King of Fighters 15. And let me see, man, like, so yeah, if we just go with this, now we know that based upon Team Hero, then we know that Benimaru and Diamond are not going to be on the same team, which also means Kyo's not going to be on the same team with Benimaru and stuff like that to form Team Japan. Now, I mean, this could be accurate up here. I mean, this in the middle is probably not going to be accurate, but we see Kyo over here and Iori over here. That could be accurate. They could be doing that. It wouldn't be the first time they did it, and it kind of seems like, because they did this with the Nest Saga. They did it with the Nest Saga from 99 all the way up to 2001. Kyo and Iori wasn't necessarily on the team. Well, they were on the team in 2001, but from 99 and 2000 they weren't on a team. So I can kind of see them doing this again, especially since they're trying to make this arc about like Nest and Orochi, basically accumulation of everything that's been going on thus far. So I can really see them doing that. Let's see, another character right here from Garo, Mark of the Wolves. Now, I've actually been kind of low-key dying to see Andy be on his own team, simply because, you know, ever since the King of Fighters started, Mai has always wanted Andy to be, just going off of character lore, Mai has always wanted Andy to be on the team with him. And also seeing that, you know, we saw Rock in King of Fighters 14. So if Rock is in King of Fighters 14, then Hoku Tomorrow is, you know, available, if you will. Hoku Tomorrow is legit at this point. And I could really see this team forming. This team would actually make a lot of sense, man. And I would really, I would like to see Hoku Tomorrow. I like Andy, don't really play him that much. Mai is whatever, you know, she's just that babe with the big boobies. So I mean, you always got to have that in any type of fighting game, I guess. But yeah, man, I really want to see Hoku Tomorrow, man. I really love playing with him in Garo, Mark of the Wolves. We'll really see that team happening. So I mean, if I had to, let's see, they have these characters. Of course, Gato was my favorite in King of Fighters 11. I loved playing with Gato in that. He was broken as heck in that game, but he was still fun to play with. He was very fun to play with, and he was I mean, he could wreck shop. He could wreck shop people in that. Of course, Geese. You got Geese, Billy, and of course Hein. Now I am not gonna lie, if they make Geese like King of Fighters 14 Geese, I'd rather him not even be in this game. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. I can't stand what they did to them. First of all, Geese was slow. Geese was never slow. He was always a fast character. Why do that? Why make him slow all of a sudden? And then he was just, it's just like, I don't know, man. Like he just wasn't Geese. He just wasn't Geese, man, and that's why I didn't like about it. But let's see if we fast forward. I'm gonna fast forward the video. Well, let's just start with this right at first. So let's see. Of course, we have Oswald. Now this is a very weird team. This would be a very weird team right here, where we see I'm tripping. Robert, King, and Oswald. Like why? I don't understand. I mean, but we're still asking why Benny Maru is on Shune's team. So, I mean, I guess at this point, man, it could be anything, man. It can be anything at this point, man. Also, man, if you guys want to check this video, I'm gonna leave the link down in the description below, man, so you guys can check out this video. If you guys understand Japanese or know how to translate this or something like that, be my guest, man. Yeah, man. So of course Ada, I've been hoping he would come back. I actually like playing with him. He was a nice character design. Of course he made his debut in 2003, and then he came back in 11, and then he hasn't been back ever since. He was in the storylines and stuff like that, but other than that, he wasn't actually a playable character. I actually want him to come back as a playable character. He was a better Regal. Like really, he was that good. I would hope to see that. Terry with the Wild Wolf jacket, that's cool. Just taking a look at this stuff, man. Okay, we have Lin, Chang, and some new person. Yeah, I mean, why not? Why not at this point? I mean, anything's possible at this point. Now, I noticed that they have Kensu, Bao, and Shin right here as a team. Of course, we know this isn't going to be a team. This is false. But and then it's weird that Athena is actually with Tung Fu. I don't know why she would be with Tung. But either which way, I'm not worried about that. Let's talk about Kensu. I mean, because of course we all know Athena's going to be in. She's never missed the King of Fighters game, so she's going to be in the game. Kensu might, yeah, he's always been in the King of Fighters game as well, I think, except for 2003. But other than that, man, yeah, he's been in King of Fighters. Now I hope, just like how they're showing this outfit, I hope that they make Kensu back to his King of Fighters 13 origins. I really loved Kensu in that game. That was a real nice rendition of Kensu that they did. And then all they had to do was just give him his fireball back. Now, of course, I would hope that he, will still have his little 3-piece kicks or whatever. One way goes straight and one way goes in the air. I have no idea what that move is called, but it's whatever, man. So, yeah, let me fast forward the video a little bit because he has some more characters down here. Let me see. Yeah, of course, right there we saw. Right here we see Nameless. Really hope Nameless is in this as well, man. Let me fast forward a little bit. Of course, Nameless was the person to replace K49 because he looked too much like Akira. So let's see. And of course, I'm pretty sure you guys see a whole bunch of characters that you want to see and stuff like that. But we're not really talking about that right now. We're talking about characters I want to see. But yeah, man, I like this little character leak roster thing, man. Whatever you want to call this. This actually looks pretty nice. I'm not really trying to break down this video. I'm just really trying to express characters I would like to see back. Okay, right here you see AG. They name him Pimp. That's just Mr. Big. And then Jack from Art of Fighting 2. Yeah, no, he was in Art of Fighting 1 first. Yeah, man, I wouldn't mind seeing this team. I wouldn't mind seeing that. And then you have over here Yamazaki with Vice and Mature. Yeah, man, why not? Like, for real, it would be time for them not to be with Iori's team. And since it seems like, according to lore, Yamazaki is like the only person that's like Vice and Mature that can actually control the Orochi blood that is within them. Then yeah, man, why not put them on the same team? Fast forward a little bit more. Now, man, it can't really. Okay, I think he's just trying to. Let me see if I can get a better angle on the. There we go. There we go. Now, this is a team I would love to see right here. I really want to see this team back, man. The Orochi Saga team, man. I love playing with Orochi Chris. Love playing with Orochi Yashiro. These guys were top tier characters in every game that they were in, man. I would really love seeing them in this game again. I never, of course, you know, Shermie was Shermie or whatever, man. But I really love playing with Orochi Chris. He's like my top 5 King of Fighters characters to play with, like hands down, man. So I would really love to see them come back. Let me fast forward because I know y'all see old buddy with the boomerang and them. Now this team right here would be like Kazuna Encounter. Now this Kazuna Encounter was another SNK game. Up to fast forward a little bit, but that's fine. You see. Oh, it's playing. That's why. Okay, let me see. Let me go back a little. See, I can go back just a little bit. But yeah, man, guy with the boomerang and stuff like that. And then, hold on, let me see if I can. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, the boomerang guy, I always forget his name. This guy and then this girl. They came from a Kazuna Encounter. This would be a real nice Kazuna Encounter team, man. Like this dude in the middle, he was kind of like, he wasn't a Kim Capwan ripoff. He's supposed to be like the great grandson or something like that of Kim or something like that. Like from the, I think this game was based in the future or something, and I think he was supposed to be related to Kim in some way, shape, or form. But yeah, I would actually like to see him. He actually played with a bow staff, and pretty everybody on this team plays with a weapon. And honestly, at this time, man, it would be very advantageous to have some characters with a weapon and that actually uses a weapon other than Billy Kane in the game, man. Like, stop making Billy the only character that fights with weapons, bro. Like, we need more characters that fight with weapons. And this would be an ideal team to do that with. You have, you know, they're a good team. Of course, we see up here Shin, Duolong. Yeah, we'd love to see them come back, definitely. And then it's supposed to be like some new character or whatever. I mean, it is what it is. It just says Kicks. I don't know if you guys can see that. It just says Kicks. I mean, I'm down. Okay, we got this team right here. Antonov, that girl, that weird girl, and then I guess some new shadows. Yeah, that would be cool to make them a team. And then we have the Maximum Impact team right here. Now, people have been trying to like, I think even back in King of Fighters 14 and stuff like that, man, people have been trying to put the King of Fighters Maximum Impact characters in the team and stuff like that, man. And I mean, honestly, I wouldn't mind. It would be cool. I would actually love to see some of the Maximum Impact characters in the actual King of Fighters 14 game, man. Like, King of Fighters Maximum Impact was actually a pretty fun game. Now, competitively, it was broken and cheap as crap, but other than that, man, you know, playing for fun, I liked it. I liked it a lot. Now, let's fast forward to here. Hold on, let me see if I can, because it was something, yeah, right there. Now we see Shingo and Benimaru, they're supposed to be on the same team. Obviously, we know that's not going to be true. Because, you know, Benimaru is on Team Hero. Now, I would actually love to see Shingo come back, man. I love playing with Shingo. I love seeing Shingo in King of Fighters games, man. So I actually love to see him come back. Love to play with them. I would like to see, you know, maybe Shingo would actually be on Kyo's team. Who knows? We don't know, man. Yeah, let me see if I can fast forward a little bit. I'm gonna go back to a couple of other characters as well, but I'm just trying to. Yeah, here we go, right here, Joe. Now this team right here, Joe, Guy, and Rick. This would actually be a real legit team. This would actually be a real good team to see, man. A guy, he came from his own game called Bariki 1. I think it was only released in Japan or something like that. I don't know, not sure. But yeah, man, Bariki 1 was a weird game to play. But guy actually made a debut in King of Fighters 11. I think he first was like a striker in King of Fighters 2000, but he actually became like a playable character in King of Fighters 11. He was an interesting character to play with. He had a weird move set. Like he was the first Ed and Falk from Street Fighter 5, where you don't actually do movements. You just press a direction and a button or something like that to actually do moves. Yeah, guy played like that. King of Fighters 11 was the first person to do that. Now, that's to all you people that try to act like Street Fighter, Capcom, and the creator of Street Fighter don't be stealing stuff from King of Fighters game. They be stealing stuff from King of Fighters, man. They be stealing stuff from SNK games, bro. Don't act like that. Everybody be sleeping on King of Fighters, man. Like I always say, man, King of Fighters is actually a way better Street Fighter game because it's more fast paced. You have more mechanics to your disposal, and I can't really say most of them are more balanced. Well, I would say most King of Fighters games are actually more balanced than Street Fighter games, man. But it's like Street Fighter on crack. It's a better Street Fighter game for people who really don't have patience like me. So let's keep it moving. Move forward a little bit more. Now we got this Team Ness, Chrysalid, Foxy, and then Candy or whatever. I mean, why not? Why not have them in the game? I know if you lose to verse with K, then Chrysalid actually says something through verse, so it would actually make sense for Chrysalid to come back. It actually makes sense for all of them to come back, really, man. Let me see. Of course, you got the American sports team. They're like way past overdue for a comeback. Like they were actually it was kind of weren't really good characters to play with for the most part, but they were still like cool. Heavy D was top 10 in King of Fighters 98. But other than that, man, they were still cool, man. Let me see if I can fast forward. B. Jeanette with Chang and Choi. It would make sense because B. Jeanette is a outlaw, but I don't know, man. I don't know if I would put her with them. Let me see. There's some more characters over here. They got Raiden right here. I'm trying to see if he gonna show him. I don't think he shows him. Yeah, I don't think he shows him, y'all. Okay, yeah, then you got then of course you have Ignis, of course. I don't know if Ignis and I don't know if the top tier bosses is gonna come. Well, they might. It would actually make sense for them to, most King of Fighters storylines last for like 3 games. So cause you had actually some of them were 4. You had King of Fighters 94, 95, and 96, and 97 was the climax of the Orochi saga. Then 98 was like a dream match. It wasn't canon. Then you had 99, 2000, and 2001. That was the climax of the Ness saga. Then you had 2003, 11, and 13, and that was the climax of the Ass saga. So they might conclude this in just 2 games. Or they might carry it out. We don't know. But I think if King of Fighters 15 is the conclusion to this, then Ignis should come back. I think all the big bosses shouldn't really come back until like the next install, like 16 or something like that. That's just me. That's just me. I would drag it out and make it seem like the big bosses are actually involved in some way, shape, or form, and stuff like that, and then have them come out in 16 as like a big bang or something like that. But other than that, man, if he comes back, he comes back. I ain't tripping. Then you have those from the past. Would love to see. I always forget this girl name, bro. Well, anyway, this lady came from or a boy. I think it's actually a boy, but she looks like a lady. I don't know. Okay, yeah, Botan, and then the mushroom head, and then you have this person. She was actually playable in King of Fighters 11. She was actually a real cool character design. I actually love seeing her come back in this game. We'd love to see how they would touch up her gameplay style and stuff like that. So yeah, man. Yeah, man. So that's that in a nutshell. So yeah, man. Then you have this middle team right here. You have Chizuru with, I think this person, yeah, he came from like a Game Boy Advance version of King. I think it was like King of Fighters Neo Wave 2 or something like that. And this person wasn't actually, I don't even know who that is. I know he's a Mugen character, but he wasn't really in a real actual King of Fighters game or something like that. I think he was on like I think it was like a Game Boy Color version of the game or something like that called King of Fighters Kyo or something like that, where they had like different, I think he was on there. It wasn't really like a fighting game, it was like a story game or something like that. I don't know, man. But yeah, this is the character list. I think this may be a leak, obviously based upon what's already been out, man. Like, some of this stuff is definitely going to be inaccurate, but I mean, who knows? Some of this stuff might actually be right, man. And if it is, there's some characters on here that I would love to see. If I were to compile this into a list of characters, of all the characters on here, okay, we can't forget about this team right here with Nelson Banderas and forget that girl's name, man, but whatever, bro. She was freaking annoying. She was fun to play with, though, but she was annoying to fight against if you knew how to space correctly with her. But yeah, man, if I would have to say who I would like to see in this game, obviously the Orochi team. I would love to see the Orochi team. Let me see. Would love to see Shingo. Would definitely love to see Krauser. You have Krauser, Huajai, and Raiden. Would love to see them. I mean, we're pretty sure Raiden is going to come back in King of Fighters 15. Not sure if Huajai is coming back. If Geese came back, then it would make sense for Krauser to come back in the next one as well. It would actually be pretty cool. Don't mind my pink do-rag, ladies and gentlemen, man. It's actually nighttime when I'm recording this, doc, so don't judge me. So yeah, man, these are the characters. If you see any characters on here that you would love to see, I mean, of course, leave a comment down in the comment section below. All of this is probably not canon, but like I said, I just want to use this as a character wish list, if you will. I would actually love to see this. So yeah, man, this is Blakey the Kid, yet with another one, man. Reminding you guys to stay faithful.